The Press Play Inspired podcast is a podcast that does interviews with inspirational people as well as provides custom content and monologues on topics to help our listeners find the resources, tools, and support they need to be their best inspired self. Turning bad into good, the magic of habit substitution. The frustrating part about habits is that bad ones can form without you even knowing it. Sometimes it seems like such a pain in the butt, the idea that you can easily form bad habits, but good ones can be so elusive sometimes. Adding insult to injury, bad habits are often hard to break too. The good news is the first step in change is always the hardest step, yet once you get started, you'll build both momentum and confidence in your ability to change. If you really focus and you have a desire to succeed, you could find that you're able to overcome nearly any bad habit. Even better, though, you can also choose to replace a bad habit with one more positive. Breaking patterns of behavior. Here's the thing. Before you can take on the problem of replacing a nasty habit with a more productive one, you will need to be mentally prepped to detach yourself from the old habit. A strong mindset can really help allow you to tackle some of these hard obstacles. Here are a few tips to consider as you prepare to transform your less than optimal habits. Get organized. First, you need to start by figuring out the bad pattern you'd like to break first. Start small. You need to start small. You can't effectively address more than one habit at a time. Trying to change too much at once will overwhelm you, and it's kind of the key to self-sabotage. Decide that you truly want to change. If you don't want to change, you simply won't. You can't change just for someone else. You need to change for yourself, and knowing your deep why will help you to be sure that you're truly wanting to change, and it'll also be a great motivator. Don't judge yourself. If you make a mistake, get back in there and keep trying. The most optimal state for change is curiosity, not judgment. Find out the lesson you need to learn by the mistake, apply it, and then just move forward. The substitution. The key to permanently breaking a bad habit lies in being able to replace it with a good one. If you engage in a bad habit and decide to simply stop entirely, it can be incredibly tough. Tough like withdrawal symptoms tough. You might be okay for a while, but chances are you'll find your way back to the old habit in no time. The key to permanently breaking a bad habit lies in being able to replace it with a good one. If you only remove a bad habit, it feels like you have to give something up, good or bad, without something to replace it. There's this hole in your life that needs to be filled. Yet, if you swap out one habit for another, then you don't have to go through this quote-unquote withdrawal symptoms by taking something away and not replacing it with something else. Consider some of these tips for increasing your chances when substituting good habits for bad ones. Exercise. Exercise is an excellent substitution for bad habits. Exercise can make you less likely to eat too much and help you battle other negative habits as well. With exercise, instead of just trying to refrain from the bad activities, you're actively releasing your energy into more positive ways. Being social. Sometimes we say that our bad habits happen only in social situations. While it might be true that we are indeed social creatures, you can certainly be social in ways that are not detrimental to your health. Taking action. Your solutions don't have to be conventional, but they do have to work for you. Strive to take action daily to help you stay on the course, even if you stumble once in a while. Desire is a compass pointing you toward what you need. You must learn to fulfill your desires in a healthy way. Chances are you've developed a bad habit because of an underlying desire or unmet need. Identify the desire that you have, the need you want filled, and then find a positive way to fill it. Often our desires are just a physical manifestation of our body, mind, and spirit's needs being unmet. You might need to do a little searching in order to find the true underlying cause for your bad habits. If you have a bad habit of grinding your teeth at night, then you might need to ask yourself why. Taking an action like wearing a mouth guard is one thing, but maybe you also need to take an action to get to the root of your stress. Perhaps you're working too much, and you're taking it out on your poor teeth at night. You might engage in other negative behaviors because you don't feel needed or loved the way that you think that you deserve to be. It is the root of the problem that we often ignore and the thing that we really need to resolve. Masking pain with self-destructive habits is not going to solve any issues. Instead, discuss your concerns with family and friends, maybe a coach or a health professional, depending on the severity of the habit, and be proactive in solving it. Following these tips to help you turn bad habits into good ones may take some time and effort, but the benefits of a happier and healthier life are well worth it. If you'd like some support in changing a bad habit to a good one, book a discovery call with me. It's free at Calendly, CALENDLY.com, Jackie Schwab, JACKIESCHWABE/discovery, DISCOVERY, and let's chat. If you're interested in other areas on habits, check us out on Medium and our publication of Practical Mind Mastery. You'll find all kinds of great articles on habit building, self-improvement, personal development, life coaching, and just general ways to be better to you. See you next time, guys. Coach Jackie out.